And towing the slab, Christopher Sanchez. What do you look for here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go now? Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. Fouled off. He was late. Just missed. Pitch misses outside. 2-1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Next offering is fouled back. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Pitch misses, and the count is filled up. DePaula takes it in for the out, and there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Jose Ramirez in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Ripped to short. Fires across the diamond. Quick start here this evening. 2 out. Top of the first. 2 down. Base is empty. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Swing and a drive. Deep right field. Acuna on the run. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one way inside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Missed with a changeup, and it's 3-2. 2 out, space is empty. And that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Outside corner for a strike.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Happ on his way to third. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Anthony Santander in the box now. Takes strike 1. And delivers outside.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
And that's the 3rd out. Here's Nico Horner. Horner started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, didn't go. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Dominguez makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Now here is Josue de Paula. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. And that's downstairs. Going to count 1 and 2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Bellinger up to hit. Swings through that.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
And now 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a ball.
3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count. Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So a man at first. Now it's the shortstop, Junior Caminero. He swings and fouls 1 off. Bellinger off of first with 2 away. Hit in the air, center field. Beltran under this one. And he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Albies is playing on the road, so you know that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish. This guy owns a few home aquariums, and it's no secret he likes talking to his fish when he's away. In fact, Albies had cameras installed so he can check on the fish anytime he wants.
And that chance handled. Tosses to first, and a quick out, number 1. Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. No score here in the second. And a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Stays alive. Way inside.
2 strikes.
And that one hammered. Acuna moving back. Out of here. He muscles that one out the opposite way. It's 1-0. Lance Berkman, the next to hit. And that's off the outside edge. 1-0. One out, bases empty.
No, that's foul.
Seager throws across the diamond, and there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Gary Sanchez. In the air, out towards right center. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Curve in the dirt.
1-0.
Swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
1-0-1 on the gun. Swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Hot shot to third. Tosses to first and quickly one away in the second. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Michael Harris the second will hit next. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting it, the third baseman,
Kyle Seager getting ready to hit. Sliced hard but foul. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Ripped into right center. Base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Couple of singles back to back. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Tarek Skubal taking over on the mound.
now pitching. Tarek Skubal.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. That's towards center. He's got it. That is the inning. On to the third inning. Here's the center fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Carlos Beltran.
Sanchez back to work. DePaula on the move. Makes the catch, one down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Swing and a miss, strike one.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Foul ball there. Cut on and lifted in the air. Acuna has it sized up. And there's two down. Two outs, base is empty. Ian Happ up to hit. Now this is in the air down the line. Acuna flying after this one. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. The next offering misses. And the count 1-2. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Just off the outside corner. 3-2 now. And that's too high, ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Man at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jason Dominguez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Happ on his way to third. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Santander in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Hoerner. Skubal, a 6'3 lefty, 240 pounds, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2018. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. Just missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And a pitch. And that one missing low. Tapped softly on the ground. Fires over to first. And they get Nico Hoerner one away. So up next, Josue DePaula. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-1's the count.
Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here comes Belly to take his cuts. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And that's down and away. Bellinger's an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy, Berkman. Lindor, that's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. And we're back. Start of the fourth. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And that one fouled off.
Well, these players doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Hauls it in, one away. Here's Francisco Lindor. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball popped up. Horner makes the grab, 2 down. Next is switch hitting first baseman Lance Berkman. 0 for 1 so far. This one in the air, center field. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now at the plate, Junior Caminero. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Ball one there.
That pitch is out.
Swings and misses and 1 down below the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One and 2 now. The shortstop takes the ball. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Against good pitchers, you got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. First pitch misses.
1-0.
And another ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And there's the strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Runner at first with no outs here.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
And that one is inside. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's in there.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
That's ball 2.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Man at first, 1 away. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This one in the dirt, and the runner stays where he is. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Squeezes it, and there are 2 outs. So digging in, Kyle Seager. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. We go to the top of the fifth, and now Gary Sanchez. And there's a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one hops against the fence. Around first and hustling for second, and he's got a leadoff double.
The bat, the center fielder, Carlos.
So the lineup flips over, and now Carlos Beltran. That just misses. Ball one. And he takes a strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the fifth. And that's a fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw.
Well done. Drives in the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. Now, Jason Dominguez. He's 2 for 2. That one catches the zone. That's strike one.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one back. And out of here. He hammers one out to center. It's 4-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Anthony Santander at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. And that is out of play. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slings to first. Out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Check swing, and that's a ball. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Ball.
Just missed.
2-0.
And that's in for a strike. And a count 2-1. Pulls that one foul. In the dirt, and the count's full. So a lefty out of the pen, John Donaldson.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Struck him out swinging. Nasty fork ball for strike 3. Back to the top of the lineup, Nico Horner will come up to hit. Not
ball
even
one,
close
no
there. And that's ball 1. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Donaldson delivers. Check
Ball.
swing, no
Down.
appeal. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Josue De Paula, 1 for 2. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it on his own. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's New York taking on Baltimore. Okay, all set to go. And now the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. And a foul ball. The pitch. Yeah, that's fouled off. next offering upstairs.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's Jose Ramirez. Ramirez getting to start at the hot corner, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And first offering is fouled off. That one at triple digits.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And they'll do it again. 1 out, bases empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, bases empty. Anthony Santander at the plate. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Trout is there. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Bottom of the first, Xavier. Edwards gets a chance to hit here. And a pitch. Fouled off left side. That one fouled off. Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Carlos Beltran digs in now. On the ground, right side. Albies gets it to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He swings and fouls one off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And that one in the air center field. Beltran should have this one. Corrals it. 2 away down. 2 down, bases empty. Here's O'Neal Cruz. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is off the wall. And he's got a double. Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down in the order. That misses. And that is ball 1. Ground ball left side. Ramirez sends it to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Here at Wrigley Field, second inning set to go. Here's Juan Soto. DeGrom back to work. And that one fouled off.
Always fun watching DeGrom go to work on the mound. He's so good, and as a two-time Cy Young Award winner, he's got the honors to back it up. Won those awards in 2018 and 2019, becoming the first National League pitcher to go back-to-back since Clayton Kershaw.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game. Tapped up the first base side, and he handles it himself for the out. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. And he grounds one back up the middle. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Fought off foul. Brings it in, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the second, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Chase Headley. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-1.
Misses the sweeper.
0-2.
That one just misses. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And he just beats him to the bag, gets the out. He wins the foot race there. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. Lifted in the air, out to left. Makes the grab on the run. Out number 2.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
No,
Adley Rutschman stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. New inning getting started, and now the first baseman, Lance Berkman. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, these guys definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
That's inside.
And now 1-2. Yeah, that's a little bit high.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Now that's smacked to right center. Lays out and makes the play. Here's Gary Sanchez now. Just
Outside.
missed.
That's the ball.
Now he breaks his bat. Mayo snags it for the second out. So the batting order turns over. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Climb the ladder with that fastball, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Set for the bottom of the third, leading off Kobe Mayo. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. So the lineup flips over. Here's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Ball.
Mayo aboard here at first with nobody out. Close, but called a ball. And the count is 3-1. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
We got a full count.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And ball four, two aboard.
Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Beltran in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Starting to go after it. Now we'll look down to third. Nope, he held back. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline, and they lead by 2.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Sanchez throws. Too late. Stolen base. Here comes an 0-2 to Judge.
1-2.
And downstairs.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the DH, O'Neal Cruz. Golden opportunity right here. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, I'll always remember how Cruz left his mark on Major League Baseball in his debut. 3 innings in.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. He circles the bases, and they add to their lead. It's 5-zip. Bases empty, 1 away. Here's Mike Trout. Swung on, belted. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And that is that. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
Ground ball right side. And he's out on the tag.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
And it's fouled away. Santander in his 7th season, 30 years old now. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. Swing and a ground ball. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. And now it's Juan Soto. His first at bat was a strikeout. Late on that fastball.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Bottom 4, and the batter will be the shortstop, number 12. The shortstop takes the ball. And a swing and a miss.
You tie a guy up like that, you're
1-1.
feeling like you are in command.
That clips the inside corner for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one to first. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Nice job keeping it fair as he turned on it down the line, and once it got through the infield, it was a double all the way.
Rutschman batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Out to short. Safely into second. He's got a double. Next to hit, Kobe Mayo. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. A new arm into the game, the righty, Andres Munoz. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Comes up empty.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
This to third. Uh-oh, throw goes to second. They score a run thanks to the infield single. Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
Well, these players putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score. It's 7-0. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. Tied him up inside with that one.
0-1.
That one off the mark, and the count is 1-1.
1-1. Hit run.
Got him swinging. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. So here's the cleanup hitter, O'Neal Cruz. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
Nope. Ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. And it's strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Mayo around third. He will score. Goes to third. In there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs. So 2 on with 2 away. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. On the mound now, Trevor Hoffman.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough.
Oh, now this one's high and deep.